Let's see what we get in this energy here today, collective. Welcome back to another video. If you are new here, I want to say thank you for stopping by. I'm divinely destined. I have this message. The message is general. The message is collective. The message is timeless. It may or may not apply. Okay? Take what you need from this message. Just leave the rest. I see that the collective is manifesting. That is pretty cool. Stay consistent with your efforts to see your fruits see the harvest come in. Okay? Just stay consistent with your efforts. Okay? Don't give up. Yeah, don't do it. Period. There are some people that don't want to see you make it. There are some people that are just like that here. Nonetheless, hey, just keep going, collective. Keep going, sweet souls. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into this. So there are some people that don't want to see you make it. There are some people that went out of their way to try to sabotage you here. Now that's going to be for some people. Take all these messages how they resonate. Take all these messages how they resonate. Your name could be Tyler. Yes, you could be 37 years old, Tyler. I hope you're having a good day. Period. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and see what we get here. Take all these messages, these general collective tarot messages, how they resonate. Don't try to make these messages fit. If they don't fit, they just don't. Okay? If it doesn't apply, just let it fly. So yeah, we're in that Libra full moon. We're still in that Libra full moon energy currently, collective. Take it easy. Period. You could be 24, you could be 42 years old. The number 42 breaks down to a number 6. The number 6. Period. 1962. Go research that year if you got some time. What happened? Yeah, that may be relevant to something that's going on with you currently. Period. So I see the number 62 and I see the number 67. This could be some sort of feminine energy that waged some sort of battle with you. They had a problem with you. They were opposing to you here. There was some sort of opposition to you. Take this message how it resonates. I'm getting feminine energy. They may want to try to make something right to you. They may have some sort of regrets here. Okay? Hey, forgive your enemies. Feminine energy, male or female. There is some sort of regret today. Period. Hey, we're human. We're only human. Born to make mistakes. Period. Forgive your enemies. Yes, I see the number 56. Oh, there's a feminine energy that created some sort of spiritually dark situation for you here. OMG. Give me a second, collective. So yeah, there's a feminine energy that could have potentially created some sort of spiritually dark situation for you here. Perhaps they were secretly hoping that you would have some sort of failure. Perhaps. Hey, take this message how it resonates. You could be 41 years old. Your name could be Melissa. I'm hearing the word confused. Okay, you could be confused, or this feminine energy may have tried to create a scenario of confusion here. Spiritual confusion. Perhaps they were doing some sort of spell work to manipulate or distort your third eye here. Okay, it's possible. Ooh, I see the number 45. 44, 45. It's about your stability here. Yep. I channeled this last week. Look at this. Last week I channeled this. Feminine energy, kind of hostile or kind of envious of you being a stable one here. You being the stable one here. Something about your stability here. Okay. You would think they would use, you would think people would look at that as a source of motivation. Okay. Haters getting on your job. Okay. Period. You would think that would inspire these people to want to do better, but it don't. In some cases, it makes them want to compete. It makes them want to try to harm. That envy and that jealousy. It could have. This This literally could have happened in this situation. Someone who should have been looking at an opportunity, looking at you as inspiration in some cases. Okay, yeah, inspirational type of vibe here. But instead, yeah, I feel like you may be some sort of guide here. You may be a pretty big deal here. Period. Perhaps this person could have learned from you. They were supposed to learn from you. But instead, they may have tried to compete with you. They may have tried to tear you down, wanting you to take a loss. Yeah, wanting you to have some sort of instability with the Two of Pentacles. So, yeah, this is the second message I get today here of a twin flame. You could be a twin flame here. Go study the twin flames. Put some respect on these twin flames. They go through a lot. If you got some time tonight, go do some research about them. You could be a twin flame here. People may or may not know this about you. Period. So I see the number 5 here. 555 is here. Yeah, they created a tower. I see 5555. 5, 10, 15, 20. Definitely a feminine energy here. Male or female. They could have caused you to have some sort of instability. I'm hearing emotional instability. Or maybe they wanted you to. Perhaps they've done something to cause you to have some sort of emotional instability here. Period. It's like they wanted to like tear you down or bring you down a notch. You know, perhaps this person had a problem with you being confident. I'm not really sure, but it's all possible here. You're successful here. Ooh, the 6 of Wands. Wow, you could be a 46-year-old, 47-year-old, 49-year-old, 50-year-old twin flame here. Successful individual here. Queen, King of Pentacles energy. Stable individual here. Period. Nobody is perfect. You can love the singer Deborah Cox. Nobody is supposed to be here. Period. Go listen to that song. Okay. You could be getting ready to meet the love of your life. You could be getting ready to reunite with them. You actually could be planning your wedding currently. You could be getting married in the month of July. Like, I cannot make this up. More specifically, July the 18th could be your wedding day. Period. My goodness. Yeah. You could be a 45-year-old Leo here. My goodness. There's the Queen of Pentacles. I told you you're stable. Okay, and when you hear the readers talk about stability, it's a lot that can be interpreted in a lot of different ways when you talk about stability here. Usually the Queen and King of Pentacles, they show up. Okay, they're going to show up. They're going to take care of their responsibilities. They're going to pay their bills. Okay, they're going to take care of their kids. Okay, they're going to take care of their spouses. They're going to follow through with their commitments. That's the Queen and King of Pentacles energy. Period. You're successful. Period. You may not be where you want to be, but you're not where you used to be. And as long as you continue to put the work in, okay, you're going to get to where you need to be with God's help. Period. Somebody was inconsiderate with you. This is a feminine energy here. Yeah, they were inconsiderate. They're a Leo. They have a significant Leo placement. They're 43 years old, 34 years old. Okay. Perhaps this person, emotionally immature here. They made some assumptions about you. Okay. How you gonna make, it's like, it just always behooves me. Okay. People watch someone on, they watch a 30-minute video on YouTube and they swear they got everything, they know everything about a person based upon the few minutes they saw this person on social media. Oh, she's cocky, he's arrogant, he's boastful, he's this, he's that, he's this. Okay, sometimes it's just best to leave those thoughts and opinions to yourself because you could be totally wrong. You could be wrong here, okay? Period. Yeah, there's a feminine energy that's emotionally immature here. Period. That's why they're not the King of Pentacles. That's why they're not the Queen of Pentacles. Period. They lack depth and they lack compassion. We got the 8 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, the 8 of Wands. My goodness. 48 years old is here. Yes. Everything is spiritual. I feel like this feminine energy may have done spell work on you here. I mean, if they're, yeah, I'm getting that. Spell work was done here. That's going to be for some people to cause an imbalance to somebody that's stable. They wanted you to have some sort of emotional instability. Period. In hopes that other stuff will just start to fall apart for you here. We got the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody tried to tear you down here. That's not cool. We got the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody made some bad investments. This feminine energy. Oh, I see the number 78. It's about that Ace of Pentacles. You're stable. You it's your money. It's how you make your money. Okay? That's your business. Okay? Yeah. You got gifts. You're gifted here. This Page of Pentacles. You're gifted. Oh, there's a feminine energy that was eyeing a gifted one here. Yeah, this could be an unbalanced Libra here. Period. That didn't want to see you be fruitful and abundant. That's going to be for somebody here. Take this message how it resonates. Or they had a problem with you being jealous of you being stable and abundant here. Fruitful and abundant. Period. The Four of Swords with the Death energy and the Three of Cups. Emotionally unstable, karmic, feminine energy had some sort of wish here to see somebody else not be successful here. Okay. They had this desire to the point where they, in some cases, they did spell work. Okay. In other cases, they were talking about you in a bad way. Okay. Wow. Let's see what else is here, collective. Let's see what else is here. They may have some regrets today. They may want you to forgive them today. Okay. They know that until they do right by you, everything they think about is gonna fail. Okay, you may have literally said that. My goodness gracious. Wow, you could be someone that's very sensitive here, very loving here. They may want to give you something here, or they may owe you something here. They may have taken something from you here. My goodness. Yeah, that's the truth. Wow. We see the Ten of Pentacles. This could be a relative that's been trying to hold you back, or that did some sort of magic to hold you back. They were trying to take something from you here. Were they trying to take your Ten of Pentacles from you? You are the Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles energy. Very stable, powerful manifester. My goodness, somebody's foolish relative is here. They're a feminine energy. Okay, you could be single here. My goodness, they could be. They're in the Five of Pentacles. They don't have anything coming in, or they don't have what you have coming in. I mean, it's what you have coming in. It's what you're working your tail off to, with God's help, to make sure comes in. Okay, this could be a female here. Okay, I said female, so this definitely could be a female. This female wanted something that you have, that you've been working to bring into your fruition. It could be money. Okay, it could be money. It could be wealth. It could be influence. It could be status, a relationship, good health. Okay, the Strength card, yeah, a relationship. The Two of Cups. I feel like we've been getting this energy. We've been seeing this energy. You can love the phenomenal Kirk Franklin. Okay, A Lovely Day. Go listen to that song by Kirk Franklin. Okay, you're loved here. Yeah, that's what it is. The Two of Cups with the Six of Wands. There's a twin flame that's loved here. Period. Somebody is sick over this. This is a female. She's 34. I see it twice here. Period. She wants something that you got. She's been working to block you, or to stop you from getting something that you've been working your tail off to bring it to your fruition. Yeah, this could be a stable relationship. Okay, you're in a happy marriage. Okay, you happy and contented in your single life here. It looks like they wanted to shake some stuff up here with the Tower. The Tower being, okay, so the stuff that the way they wanted to go about this here was through some sort of drama here. This feels like some sort of spiritual competitor here. They tried to spiritually duel you here. Yeah, my goodness. I see the number 7 is spiritual. The Seven of Wands. Oh, they tried to block you. There's a gatekeeper. Oh my goodness. This karmic feminine is a gatekeeper here. I mean, I don't know what to say, collective. It's always behooving when I do these messages, when you watch these tarot messages and you see the actions play out here of people that just cannot just be good sports about things. Just can't be a good sport about it now, can you? You had to stick your nose in. You had to try to mess with somebody. You kind of wanted to see them be a failure here. That's low vibing, man. That's low vibing. They planned this out here. How they can destroy you. Be some sort of destruction here. Destroy your family. I channeled this last week. Pretty powerful connection here. This twin flame. These twin flames, pretty powerful here. Somebody wanted to see these two be a failure here. This could be someone in your family here. Yeah. My goodness. They wanted to, there's a twin flame connection that someone wanted to destroy. This is a feminine energy. Female specifically. We got the Eight of Swords here. This could be wow. Wow. This could be the ex. Wow. So we got the Eight of Swords with the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. This could be a karmic feminine that's stuck on an ex of yours. Okay? You're not thinking about this ex. You don't want this ex. There's something like that here. This could be a karmic feminine and your ex. Okay? They both shady. They both shady. Okay? You got a King of Wands in your energy here. Who could be your twin flame. That's going to be for somebody. It's spiritual. Uh-oh. The Six of Swords with the Sun is our Heavenly Father. So we see the Four of Cups here with the Death energy. This could be your ex. Your ex love. You could drive a Lexus. Okay, your ex love interest here. They missed out on some sort of opportunity with you here. They didn't take the opportunity to be serious in a serious connection with you here. I'm not really sure. It's here, collective. Yeah. So you snooze, you lose. They could have somebody that's attacking you that they're no longer with. You could have an ex that has someone that's been spiritually attacking you, somebody that's been talking about you. They're not with this person, or they're with this person, and together they both are on a darker scale spiritually here, and they're both under judgment here. In some cases, for doing magic here to cause destruction to your stability here in life, which includes a fantastic relationship in some cases. It just simply does. It goes back to your connection to God at the end of the day. I get this pretty heavy in my messages. There's a twin flame here. Okay. Period. Wow, we got death next to the moon here. Ooh, with the Chariot. They didn't want something to move forward for you here. Yeah, they didn't want you to get an offer here. Yeah, this could be you getting engaged to your twin flame here. This could be God giving you something here. An opportunity here. They didn't want you to get here. They tried to cause a tower so you wouldn't get here. Yeah, the Tower with the Two of Swords. That's a force. That's forcible. That's just excessive use of force. There was excessive use of force here, and I feel like this is spiritual to cause heavy burdens to a lovely person here. The lovely person here is a twin flame here. Period. They got a weird ass ex. They got a weird family member. They got a weird ass ex and a weird ass family member that came at them with destructive force, destructive spiritual force. Now that's gonna be for some people. We got the Eight of Cups, 1989. Your name could be Sherry. 1989 here. I mean, my goodness. Be fruitful and abundant. Okay, multiply. Be fruitful, abundant, and multiply. These people try to stop that from being your reality here. Your name could be Nivea, Natasha, Mika, Tamika. Period. They didn't want you to be fruitful and abundant. They're jealous that you are fruitful and abundant. They tried to throw daggers at a fruitful and abundant individual here. Spiritual daggers. Spiritual daggers. Destructive spiritual daggers. In an attempt to cause a twin flame to not be able to move forward here in a fruitful and abundant way. Okay? Excuse me. 2020, 2022 stand out the most here. 2023, you may have had some people doing some spell work on you here. Destructive spell work on you here. They're in the tower currently. Period. Financial tower. Ooh, this is a spiritual tower. Spiritual financial tower that they're in currently. 44-year-old is in a spiritual tower here. Financial spiritual tower here. Yeah, I see the number 5. That's the tower energy. I see the number 4. That's a specific person. I see the number 6. A specific person from your past. They are currently in a spiritual financial tower. They are had. That's what I'm hearing. My goodness, it's spiritual. The number 7 jumped out of the number 7 just kind of jumped off the screen here. I see 17. It's 17 is 8. 8 is the money. So this person is in the they are currently facing financial difficulties, financial crises here. Death to their finances, perhaps. Death to something that they were doing that possibly have been bringing them a lot of money. Perhaps they lost a job. Who knows? It's here. We got the Wheel of Fortune with the Knight of Cups and the 6 of Swords. They were attacking your Jupiter energy here, your Wheel of Fortune energy here. Your name could be Travis. It could be Tavares. I'm picking up on the singer Chris Brown here. Could be your favorite entertainer here. We got the 6 of Wands with the Ace of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, that's a pretty powerful celebrity energy right there. With the Strength card and the Magician. I can't make it up. The celebrities are in the energy. You're a celestial being. Okay, that's in the energies here. My goodness. You could love the rapper Ice Spice. I've been channeling her pretty heavy. Go listen to some of her music. Period. You're gifted. I'm hearing there's a young gifted one here. Could be Chris Brown. Okay. We got the 8 of Swords with the 9 of Cups. It's kind of like someone wanted you to self-destruct here. With this tower. The tower with the Magician and the 6 of Swords. Oh, yes. Spell work was done. Spell work was done here. Behind the moon. What's done in the dark will come to the light with the sun. The sun energy. My goodness. We see this King of Pentacles. Perhaps the King of Pentacles is an ex. I don't know. They paid somebody. They working with somebody. Yeah. They're coming up as somebody who was sick about you being successful here. Or you having some sort of success here. We've been seeing this energy here. Yeah. We got the Knight of Pentacles. They were watching your fourth house. That's the house. The 4th house, the house of stability. They were watching that with the Page of Swords. Perhaps gathering information. Spiritually. Spiritual divination is here. Spiritual spying. Spiritual divination is here. You can love the phenomenal Stevie Wonder. I'm picking up on heavy Taurus energy. Taurus season is up next. My goodness. Yeah, they were watching your 4th house. The house of stability. My goodness. How can we ruin this? How can we block this house of stability? How can we block her house of stability? How can we block his house of stability? Or how can we bring some sort of dysfunction to this? Okay. How can we bring some sort of dysfunction? How can we cause discord here to this stable ass person here who's maintaining here? How can we just be a hindrance and problematic here? It's kind of like the vibe that I'm getting. They're in the 5 of Pentacles. They wanted that to be your reality. How can we cause this to be unfortunate? Okay. How can we cause unfortunate circumstances to be this person's reality? That's what I get. Ooh, 2 people watching you. I'm telling you, the Page of Swords twice. 2 to 8 years, 2 to 8 months. Over the last 2 to 8 hours. They may have been keeping an eye on you, watching you, spying, getting readings done on you, talking about you, doing spell work on you, thinking negatively of you. Somebody didn't want you to be stable here. I feel like there's more than one person here that had an issue with you being a pretty powerful human being here. They protested this. Yeah. You could be 42, 48, 48 years old. There's a specific person that's resonating. A specific set of people that are going to be resonating with this message here. Period. We got the Four of Cups. There's somebody here that's stubborn. There's a stubborn fool here. There's a couple of stubborn different fools here. They were mean to you. Look at this King of Swords. Mean ass. My goodness. This could be a co-worker here. Somebody you work with here. Somebody you used to work with here with this Three of Pentacles. Or somebody that put some work in with some people here. Okay? To cause somebody that's stable to be unbalanced here. Perhaps they thought about how they can group up with people to be menacing to you here. Perhaps they never really, in some cases, it's just be people's temporary thoughts. But in other cases, this be people's thoughts put into action. Okay? Yes, this is somebody's action being put, somebody's thought being put into action here. You could be in Tennessee, put into action. They took action with a Chariot. Yeah, the plans, they planned, yeah, they put some sort of plan into action. It was planned, they planned it, okay? So I see, yeah, this could be a couple. What's going on with this couple? Well, I mean, they come up as a couple because they work together here, period. In some cases, this is an actual couple, okay? A husband and a wife, perhaps. Okay, let's go ahead and close it out. Yeah, they didn't want you to get married here. That was a part of it here. That was a part of it here. Yep, make no mistake about it. That was a part of it here. They want a pardon. They always want a pardon. Did they give you a pardon? You want people to be merciful to you, but you don't want to be merciful. I mean, how does that work? You want mercy, then you have to show yourself to be merciful. You want people to forgive you, well, you have to forgive others. I think that's how it goes. Your name could be Bobby. Okay, you could love the phenomenal Bobby Brown. Period. There's something about the entertainers here. I feel like you could be an entertainer, influential, high influence in business. Okay, period. The Ten of Cups with the Ten of Swords with the King of Swords. There's some sort of false flame here, a catalyst twin here, that betrayed you here. Yeah. That's going to be for some people. Take this message how it resonates. They actually paid, looks like they got on a plane and traveled across a large body of water here to pay somebody to be a spiritual menace to you here. They paid a teacher. This is what I'm hearing. A teacher. A teacher is on a spiritually darker path here. So we got the moon with the death. Yeah. Somebody traveled here. Period. To be destructive. This person traveled to be destructive with the Five of Swords. Period. There's a karmic that traveled here. This karmic is the devil. Okay. Let's just talk about it. They had some sort of obsession with causing you to have some sort of ending behind the moon. It was an obsession. This person had some sort of obsession with trying to cause you to be a failure here. Possibly telling people that you're a failure. Okay? Telling people what you did to them 20 years ago. How you were unfair to them. Okay? That was 40 years ago, 20 years ago, 5 years ago. Okay? They need to cut it. That's what the ancestors are saying. They need to cut it. Period. This could be a November the 17th Scorpio. So I get Taurus and Scorpio energy. Taurus and Scorpio combined here. They rule over sex and money combined. Okay, my goodness. So that's what I get here. My goodness. They need to cut it. These lovers. I'm telling you, for some people, these are lovers. A couple of lovers here that did this. Period. It looked like they loved it too. They loved doing this snake, this debauchery. This snake loved being deviant here. Malevolence. Cold. You see the polar bear? Cold-blooded. My goodness, cold-blooded. OMG, predatory energy is here. They thought about how they can hurt God's child here. There's a main female, karmic feminine here. She was thinking about how she can get some money, or there's some sort of plan here for her to get some sort of money here by assisting your ex here, perhaps, in doing some sort of deviant spell work on you. Period. You could have an ex. I don't know who this person is. Okay, looks like they could have traveled here. There's a mother here. There's a daughter here. There's a child here. There's a whole family here. This family. There's a deviant family out here. Collective. Yeah, a community. There's a deviant family here. The mother is here. The daughter is here. The child is here. The husband is here. They all teamed up here. There was some sort of collaborative effort here to be malevolent towards somebody here that's successful. They were expecting some sort of work that they put in to yield them some sort of crop here. That's what they were expecting. My goodness, they were trying to eliminate you out of the picture here. Yeah. These people, there's somebody that's traveling internationally here. Overseas here, large body of water here. The angels are here, the ancestors are here. They don't see these ancestors. You could have an ancestor named Angie. Period. They don't see these ancestors, the archangels, God. They don't see Jesus. They don't care. Okay? That's what I get here. They were trying to see some sort of work that they put in be abundant. Can you imagine? This is a whole family right here. Wicked family. This is a corrupt, devious family here behind the moon. This could be a family of foreigners here behind the moon. Behind the moon. They were trying to get you to move. I'm not really sure. There's a family here. And they don't have to be overseas. Okay? But I see some sort of traveling here over a large body of water. And that don't necessarily have to be the case. They could have just simply drove up the street to a practitioner. Okay? It don't have to be. Take all these messages how they resonate. This could be some sort of ex-love interest of yours that has some sort of weird-ass karmic feminine in their family attacking you here. Okay? Excuse me? Yep, this could be like your karmic twin flame here, false flame, who got himself involved with a pretty spiritually dark feminine energy here. And her and her family tried to destroy you and possibly this false-ass twin flame. Okay? It's here. You may not have seen this false twin flame in years. You may not even want this person. You've discovered that they're not your twin in some cases. Take this message how it resonates. There's a spiritually dark family that's attacking you over a masculine or with a masculine, or because of a masculine that you're with, you're not with, you don't want, you never will be with. They tried to take something from you here. They tried to take a new beginning. Okay, it feels like there's a sick-ass karmic feminine here in her family working to destroy a union that was not even really meant for you to be in. It's weird. Excuse me, collective. Yes, this spiritually dark family here, they did not want you to get this career advancement, okay? Exciting new love offer. Yes. You having an opportunity to have better circumstances be your reality here in life. You had people working against this. Different people working against this here. It's unfortunate. It's sickening. We got this Queen of Pentacles here. The Queen of Pentacles with the lovers here. Emperor, Page of Cups here. Foolish. This could be a foolish ass Libra. I'm telling you. A deviant ass Scorpio. You hold the stability here. You hold the stable energy here. There's just no doubt about it. Looks like there's a couple here. And we've been seeing this damn dark ass, spiritually sadistic couple come out pretty heavy. It's about your intuition here. They were trying to hold you back through heavy means here. The Ten of Wands with the death energy coming out twice. Sickening. This sick. I'm not gonna make this much longer. This is a sick couple, sick family, sick plan that they had against somebody here. Yep. Heavy witchcraft was done here. It's very obvious. That's gonna be for some people. Some people have never experienced that. So don't take that. Okay, it's just not gonna resonate. Some people have never experienced that, and they should thank God and pray to him that they never do. Okay, this could be somebody that betrayed you, and they actually have some sort of weird ass obsession with you. They have some sort of weird ass obsession with stopping you here. They enlisted the help of a twisted ass family here, or some sort of spiritually twisted dark family didn't want you to be with this person who has some sort of sick ass obsession with you. They put some sort of work to block. They put some sort of work in to block you here from having this union. I'm pretty sure you didn't want this sick ass person here. This sick ass twin flame, false flame. Yeah, false flame. They're coming up as false. Okay. False man that got some sort of concerns about his money now because he's in a financial tower. She's in a financial tower, spiritually financial tower. They are spiritually corrupt. Period. They're in poverty here. This sneaky fox. They got some concerns about being in poverty in the distant future. They know it's coming. Yeah. They chose somebody that put them in bad health. This older masculine. Okay, older feminine. Take the message how it resonates. They're karmic. They're karmatic. Okay, they chose the karmatic lifestyle. They didn't want to grow. They didn't see the need to grow. That's going to be for some of them. They didn't take the time to reflect. They were just doing mirror magic. Okay, period. It's possible that your energy was stolen in this situation here. Yeah. Somebody stole your energy here. There was an attempt to manipulate a divine one's spiritually here. Some sort of shape-shifting Libra, shape-shifting Aquarius couple. They were receiving some sort of message about a high priestess teacher here that's in great standings. My goodness, look at this big-ass mansion. This house, the fourth house, the house of stability. They know you're a chosen one. They tried to imprison a chosen one. Oh, they did something bad here. You're of great fortune here. You're the real deal. In some cases, they tried to wipe you out. Some people they try to take out with witchcraft. And you know what? God stepped in. Thank God. Thank him, collective, for stepping in. 44-year-old worked with a 34-year-old. You're a starseed here. The ancestors are with you. Yeah, you're a starseed traveler here. You may have a lot of fire in your chart. You're in good health. Your sacral energies may have been manipulated here. You know how our Heavenly Father speaks about guarding our loins. Okay, they try to manipulate something regarding your loins here. Isn't that crazy? God tells us to guard our loins. And you got people that will actually do spell work here to manipulate one's sacred sexual energies here, and for their own nefarious, sick-ass freaking reasons here. Okay, let's go ahead and close it out. My goodness. Somebody was stealing your energy. There was an attempt to steal your energy. Somebody was in your energy. Somebody who should not have been in your energy in an attempt to steal your energy. It's spiritual, the number 7. My goodness. You guys are not an energetic or a spiritual vibrational match. Period. They can't vibe as high as you. They may have been stealing your energy, though. Yeah. Man. So, yeah. It's something about these people trying to block your ability to manifest success here, and a love, and a stable lover here. Stable love connection here. They took this. I'm sorry. In some cases, that was taken from you. There was an attempt to take money, opportunities, career advancements, and some sort of love away from you here. In some cases, they took certain opportunities. There was an attempt made to take certain opportunities. There was work actually put in by some people here. A mother and her daughter. Okay, a husband, a wife. The wife is mother here. Their child is here. They thought about this devious plot here. My goodness gracious. They were receiving stuff with your divine stolen ass energy. I see the energy here. It's very likely. It's not only likely. It's the cards don't lie. Yeah. So this main female here, that karmic feminine I spoke about opening up the message, acted childishly here. They acted childishly here. This person was receiving things here, unexpected income, or that was the goal here. Utilizing your stolen energy here. They were expecting some sort of public recognition here, or some sort of lover here who could be in a public eye here. Perhaps they wanted this lover to choose them here. Perhaps they were working with this lover who could be in the public eye here. This lover could be your former boyfriend here, girlfriend, false flame, I don't know. Okay, period. So there was a wise one here. There was a divine one that was stolen from here. There was an attempt here to definitely do that. 39-year-old is here. Did they steal a gift? There was an attempt to steal a gift here. I mean, your energy is your gift. They were feeling pretty good off your stolen ass divine energy here. Igniting their passions here. Okay, look at them. There's a couple. I told you. Take the message how it resonates. There's a karmic masculine that may have traveled overseas to a karmic feminine, and they work together here, still in the starseeds energy here. Actually, being pretty prosperous with this fish energy here, or in some sort of anticipation of being pretty prosperous here. Yeah, there's scrying going on here. Scrying. They were looking into shit here. Possibly crystal balls here. You could be an oracle. They were waiting to see whether or not you was gonna. It's not even whether or not. They were waiting to see when you were gonna have some sort of demise. Yeah, they want an official person. They wanted a official person here, official starseed who's of great fortune, to be locked in a death tower. They may have tried to unalive you here. Possibly. Take this message how it resonates. Do some sort of bad health. The spell work being the bad damn health. Some sort of spell work was done to cause you to have some sort of issue in your physical vessel here. In an attempt to take you out here. Take this message how it resonates. There are some people that are just not going to resonate. Thank God. So you have great spiritual experience here. You could be someone that has great spiritual experience here. As a high priestess energy here. You get messages here. You're a great teacher here. Somebody tried to imitate you here. There's a copycat. Shape-shifting. Here, there they go. They're a Libra. They're a Gemini. Aquarius energy. All day. The cards don't lie. The energies don't lie. My goodness. It's some sort of dark ass witch, some sort of dark ass wizard. Okay, warlock is here. Period. They were trying to be graceful like you. They were trying to reap some sort of rewards like you. Mirror magic is here. They lack maturity. Period. They were trying to reflect some sort of bad health on you. Period. The bad health being you being in poverty. Somebody impoverished wanted you to be, or tried to cause you to be. That's the bad health energy. Some sort of sneaky fox. My goodness. They got some concerns, I'm telling you, about their money. This fake ass couple, these fraudulent ass deviant, spiritual deviants. Okay, deviancy is here. Okay, collective. Yeah, it's about that Ace of Pentacles, the number 38, and we see the Ace of Pentacles with the number 8. We see the wealthy energy here. That's what it's about. My goodness, your ancestors are glued to your hip. Okay, your spiritual team is like, this snake needs to cut it. Okay, my goodness. They were tracking you here. So you could be on TikTok here. You could be a Virgo on TikTok. You could be a Cancer on TikTok. Virgo Cancer placements. Period. This could be a Virgo Cancer couple that could be celebrities here. They want to be. These are a couple of wannabes, perhaps. Why am I hearing that Nickelodeon? You could be on Nickelodeon here. You could be getting an award here, Nickelodeon award here. You could be hosting that. Is that coming up? I'm not really sure. Period. You could have an ex here that definitely tried to... This ex could be some sort of catalyst twin energy here. This could be some sort of unrequited love situation regarding a catalyst twin here. Period. They try to do you dirty here. They tried to steal off with your gold. Okay, your energy is gold. It's golden. Yeah, they didn't want you to live your life like it's golden. Okay, but that's how you're supposed to live your life here. Period. You have guardian angels. You have a male guardian angel here. Okay, period. I see the number 38 again. That's the Ace of Pentacles. You could be married here. Yeah. It's like they tried to steal this energy. There's a married couple that tried to steal this marriage energy, or there's somebody who wanted to be married and they tried to steal your energy. I feel like there's two people here. There's a deviant family here. There's two people at the core root of this. Period. You can have a deviant relative and you can have a deviant ex. Spiritually deviant. Period. They wanted to live in your energy. They wanted to live using your energy. They wanted to reap the harvest and the benefits of your energy, your divine energy. That's just not going to be for everybody. Always remember to take all these messages, take them all how they resonate. Yeah, they wanted to reap the benefits without doing any work. Okay, they tried to take a shortcut here. Yes, they tried to take a massive one here. They wanted to receive. If you are a messenger or a teacher, they wanted to receive your messages here. This could be somebody that gives messages on social media here. It's all possible here. Some sort of work was put in on this mature person. You could be the mature person that some people put some work in here. I feel like there's a family of deviants here that put some sort of work in here. Specifically, it's like they try to strip you of your stability here and everything that entails. Everything that's supposed to entail, they try to take away from you. They try to have it for themselves. I mean, it's so weird to channel this energy. You hear the reader say it, but it's like, just to say it. You hear the readers talk about it, but it's weird. It's like they literally try to live as you. They literally try to live this physical existence in somebody else's energy, utilizing someone else's energy. They literally tried it here. They literally tried to take someone out in an attempt to bring mortal danger to them for their energy. Okay? Yeah, spiritually deviant, nefarious people. Okay? My goodness. Let's go ahead and close it out. We got the Four of Cups, 44-year-old. 44, they're guilty. 44-year-old Pisces betrayed you. There's an Empress in a reverse. Spiritually deviant mother figure is here. Wow, she's in a Nine of Swords energy. Yeah, The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up. Your name could be Natalie. You're healing from this betrayal. If this message is resonating, they didn't get what they wanted here. Okay, we got the Magician. There's there was an injustice here, and you know we spoke about that. There was some sort of death magic that was blocked behind the moon. Our Heavenly Father blocked it. Look at the Two of Swords. There she go. There's a wicked ass Libra here. Feminine energy. She may have tried to harm you or take you out because of a masculine who is some sort of false ass twin flame of yours. Somebody tried to harm you because of a false flame. A false flame. It's not even your real twin. Okay. Or she's working with a false flame here, and they both put some sort of deviancy behind. They committed deviant acts here. Okay, we got the Five of Wands. She didn't want this man to come back to you. You may not even want this man. You may not even want this woman, or they both were trying to stop you from getting married here or being in a stable union here. Just having stability here. This sounds like something Stephen King could write a movie about. I mean, he could make a film about this. Stephen King, where you at? Okay, this should be a film. Okay, when I think about Stephen King, I think about the movie Thinner. Yeah. These people try to curse you here. They try to curse you, but at the same time live prosperous and abundant with your stolen energy. If you curse the person that you're trying to have, who you're trying to steal energy from, then wouldn't that energy be cursed? I'm just trying to put it together here, collective. I don't know too much about that spiritually darker stuff. Okay? Not that I can't find out. I see 5151. Yeah. We all have choices. Some is going to come out publicly. Yeah, look at this. Somebody could get served a subpoena here. This could be somebody in the public eye that could get served some sort of paperwork while they're just out, or someone in the public eye being served. Something being publicly known here. The ancestors want you to know of something here. There's a man here. This person could be, he's going to be in some sort of impoverished state pretty soon here. You may see this person in your community. They're in bad health. Physically, mentally, financially, spiritually. There's an ancestor here. This could be a grandmother here, great-grandmother. This could be an auntie. Period. They want you to know something here. Period. They want you to know something here about a sly fox. This sly fox could be an ex of yours here. Okay. Yeah, this could be your baby daddy, baby mama. There's something hidden here. Yeah, we got the Hermit with the moon. It's not going to be hidden much longer. Let's go ahead and close it out. Yep. What are you going to find out? You're going to find out some sort of sadistic ass plan that somebody had here. A sadistic ass couple that wanted to live in your shadow here. It's so weird. And I feel like there's more than one couple, more than one person, more than one energy that attempted to steal your energy here. Manipulate something regarding your energy here. They tried to take you out here. Is this your baby daddy? I'm not sure. As soon as I said it, there's a masculine. Period. There he goes. Two masculines. Period. One feminine. Two masculine is one feminine. These could be foreigners here. They travel internationally here. They all could be sleeping with each other. They're all in poverty. Let's go ahead and close this out. Take this message how it resonates. Period. Yeah. There's a great fortune here that is yours. You're the great fortune that is God. That is God's. And you're here. They tried to harm you here. Take this message how it resonates.